what's going on, everybody? Today we are going to learn how to cook a whole lamb. Now, I got started on this lamb before I decided to make the video, so I've skipped ahead just a little bit, but we'll go through everything here. So we want to get our lamb laid out flat. The way to do that is going to be use a cleaver or a sawzall or whatever you have, a hatchet, to go ahead and split the spine right in between the shoulder blades up front, and then crack it open and it'll lay down flat in the front. And you also need to repeat that in the back where the hips are, right in that H-bone there. As you can see here, I've split that so it's nice and flat. Now you can also see that I've put mustard on the outside of the lamb. Now this is just going to act as a binder for the rub that we're going to use. You won't taste it in the final product. It's just going to act as a binder so that rub sticks on the carcass nice and tight. The rub I'm using is my classic barbecue rub that you can find on ilovemeat.com. The link will be in the description below. And now we're going to go ahead and stick them in the cooker, and you'll notice I have some foil there. That's going to help flare-ups, so when the fat starts dripping you don't get flare-ups, and it also serves another purpose I'll show you a little bit later. We're going to cook the lamb between 275 and 300 degrees for approximately 7 to 8 hours. Now if this was a pig I would go lower and slower so I wouldn't split the skin, but we don't have to worry about that on the lamb. Now after a few hours you'll start to see that fat render out. You can see it bubbling up there. Now I like to cook the lamb on its back so we can use the carcass as a bowl, so when the fat renders out it stays inside the lamb. Now lamb is inherently a lean animal, so you might notice your lamb start to dry out a little bit. Here you can see I'm using a spray bottle. It's just simply water to mist the outside of the lamb to keep it nice and juicy and keep it from drying out. Here you can see that fat rendering out nicely and staying inside the carcass and keeping that meat juicy. After about 3 hours, we're going to go ahead and wrap the outside of the lamb in foil. That's going to help speed up the cooking process and also stop the lamb from being over smoked. Alright, after almost 8 hours, this is going to be what our final product looks like. You can see the awesome color on the outside, bark there, juices pulled up nicely in the carcass. Should be fantastic. And yep, nice and tender. Go ahead and start breaking this guy down. As you can see, everything pulls away nicely. So we're going to want to go ahead and pick all the meat off of this, make wonderful barbecue lamb sandwiches. I recommend pairing it with classic Kentucky black barbecue sauce. You can find that on ilovemeat.com, link in the description below. If you have any questions, comment below, like and subscribe. Thank you.